Today is Wednesday, and we're gonna do some Copart live bidding. It's actual live bidding, guys. So I have a few things on my watch list here. See if I can get you guys close enough. We've got a 2005 Ram. Just click into the pictures. This one's at 600. When I put it on my watch page, it was at 225. Okay, this one does not run, and I was thinking of bidding on it for that price. I don't know about now. I think it's a little too much for a non-runner. There's a 2008 Jeep. Excuse me. This one does run and drive 212,000 miles. Now, I don't know if I would buy this to put it back on the road or to sell it for parts. The bidding is cheap. If it stays cheap like that, I will throw a bid on it. I was looking at an Audi. That one I'm not going to pay attention to anymore. It's at 5,800. There's this Saturn that runs too. This one is got hell ton of mileage on it, 229,000 miles. It's got some damage there in the front, a broken tail light. So nothing major. This one looks like it would be a good car to just clean up and sell. Don't know how much I could get out of it. Bidding was low when I put it on my watch page. I think it was at 40-50 bucks. It's already at 600. So, it's getting close to auction time. Usually it's when everything starts jumping up in price, and then you're gonna have live bidding. So, we'll see what it is. Here's a Fiesta I was looking at. Let's see. And this one's got some major damage there in the front. Yeah, you can tell right here. If you look, the bumper's messed up, the fender's messed up. It's going to need bumper, fender, hood. God knows what happened to the rear end. It looks like it just popped off the clips, maybe from the impact. I really don't know, because there doesn't look to be any serious damage. There's like a little bruise right there, like a bump. But this one was also stupid cheap when I put it on my watch page. Yeah, you can see kind of right there that's where most of the damage is. And I think that clear case is broken or the plastic case is broken on the headlight, because this one looks really dull and dingy, and that one looks really clean, unless it was recently cleaned. But to me, let's see if we can zoom in on that. Looks like the plastic's still there. I don't know. Let me go ahead and show you before the auction starts. They'll show you the Audi that I had put on my watch page. This one was a run and drive, or is a run and drive. I'm not too sure, but the price is already at 5,900. That's an R line or S line or something like that. You can see the little badge there. This one's got some pretty significant damage in the front. Airbag went off here, you can see on the steering wheel. But other than that, the car looks great. 77,000 miles. Hey, they even give you the torn up bumper. And you will need some parts from that. Like if you're going to rebuild it, you would need those parts for, sensors and stuff like that if they survive the impact. Let's take a look at that. Well, let's see if we can get to the auction already. Take a look at the Ram one more time. Okay, 2005. This is a really nice looking truck. It's clean. You guys can see that. I don't know what the mechanical damage is, but the body's really straight. I'd be willing to bid a little bit on this one. I really was happy with the price it was at before auction, but does this look right to you guys? Yeah, look at that. Look at that radiator. You know what? There seems to be some serious damage here. That's not right at all. That's for sure. That was an impact there in the front, and it wasn't properly repaired. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna bid on this one. They did a really good job of putting it back together in the front end, but they forgot about the inside, where the motor and the radiator and all that sits. So let's see if we can join the auction now. Let's see, bid. Okay, the auctions are going to start in 1 minute and 35 seconds. We have up, starting off, is a Let's see if I can enlarge. No, can't make it bigger. We've got a Nissan Xterra. This one's a 2007 with 83,779 miles. I cannot bid on this one because it is a clean title. It's on reserve also, and bids are currently at $1,550. So now I'm looking at the second vehicle down here, and that's the Ram we were just looking at, and it's already at $875. So probably gonna let that one go, guys. If I can find something for 50, 100, 300, 500 bucks, I'm gonna bid on it. If not, I can't take that much of a risk. You never know with these vehicles. The best thing to do is to go out there and look at them yourself. I've been wanting to do that, but Copart's about an hour away from where I'm at. I think if I can next week, I'll go out and look and do a little Copart walk around for you guys. Shout out to Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds. He does that, and he seems to have a pretty good following, but he knows a lot more than I do about vehicles. I just like cars. I'm not a mechanic. He's not either, but he's more knowledgeable in vehicles, and plus he has friends that'll help him out. So I do have a buddy of mine that's a mechanic, but he's always busy. But he tries to help me when he can. So here we are. The auction is supposed to be starting. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Tennessee bid on it for $1,550, and it looks like he's gonna get it for 15. He or she's gonna get it for $1,550. Nobody else is bidding on it. That's a pretty good price, guys. I think. You tell me. Comment down below. All right, here's our Ram. Nope, that's not it. Okay, then that was off. This is a 2020 Sentra. Clean title. Wow. Why would it be at auction if it's a clean title? I mean, oh, okay. That's crazy. It's a clean title, and look at that damage. Yeah, that's pretty significant. How is that still a clean title? That's a good price, though. $8,000 for 2020? Hell yeah. That was on approval. Alright, here we have a 2015 Nissan Altima. It runs and drives. Yeah, look at that rear end. Man, that's some major damage. Good for parts, but I wouldn't pay that much for a parts car. At least I wouldn't. You guys tell me. Am I missing out on money? I couldn't bid on this one anyway because it's a rebuilt title. I don't know how that's rebuilt. You guys tell me, would you bid on this to sell for parts? Because I don't think you can put that one back on the road. Or maybe you can. Let me know. It's at $1,550, $1,600. It's got 85,000 miles. Like I said, it runs drive. It's on reserve, so I guess it's not even close to what they want for it. Just a couple more bids. $1,650. Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time, I guess. That's pretty bad. I guess you could pull that out, replace the trunk. That looks some serious damage there. So went on approval. See if it sells. This is another one I was looking at. I wanted to bid on it. This one does run and drive. It's also on reserve, so yeah, 1,200 is not gonna go. Here's a Ford Taurus. It's a clean title. No wonder. They're 50 bucks, guys. I mean, yeah, I totally bid that. It's got a lot of miles, but it still runs and drives. That kills it though. That on reserve. Like, if you're gonna put it at auction, start it off with what you want. I guess. I don't know if you can do that. I mean, just let it go. That's just my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. It's at 229,000 miles. 225. That's nice. 2014, but I would not pay 22,000 at auction. Oh, this is a clean title. Okay. 88,000 miles. Sorry about that, guys. Sold for 22,600. 2018 Ford Escape, also clean title. I can't bid on those. Looks nice, runs and drives. 32,000 miles, and that's That's some low miles. Well, it's 2018. Yeah, it's a deal. I would have picked it up if I had that kind of money. This one I liked. Wow. 18,000 for a salvage title. And this one's gonna sell, guys. It's a pure sale. Look up here, it says pure sale. 32,000 miles. I wonder what happened to this one before. 19.6. Wow. Well, it is a 2018. I guess the new ones are what, 40, 50,000? So basically, you're getting it for about half off. But salvage title, but who cares? You know, if it looks good, it runs good, nobody's gonna see your title. The only problem is that if when you get ready to sell it, there could be an issue. It's gonna be more difficult to sell. But it is what it is. It's still a good price, $20,000 for 2018. It's still going. Estimated, like I said, estimated retail value is down here, 38,546. So sold for 20,300. I was looking at this one, but prices have gone way what I wanted to pay for it. There's some good damage here in the front. Look at that. Yeah, this one's I would think it would be a parts car because it does run and drive. You can sell the motor, the transmission, interior parts, doors, rear end, wheels, seats, dash, radio, all that stuff can be sold. All the parts that can be sold. And the rest of it, I guess you could just scrap it, but it's almost $4,000. I think you can get a clean title for about double that. Too much, I think, in my opinion. On reserve, man, I hate that. Just let it go, guys. It's a 2010 Aveo. Who the hell is gonna want a 2010 Aveo for the reserve? Let's see if it hits the reserve. I might be crazy talking out of my, you know what? I think it's too much. We're gonna do a couple more, guys, because the video is running a little long now. It's about 13 minutes in. I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys, but I think this is fun. Bringing you guys along to see what there is for auction, and maybe one of these days I'll win one. We'll do a couple more, like I said. None of these I wanted to bid on. Maybe that other one, that little Ford, but I couldn't bid on it. It's clean title. So this is already at $1,000. I've seen some with clean titles for $1,000. So it's too much. Plus you're looking at fees. You know. Yeah, that's some pretty significant damage there. So no thank you. I'm gonna let that one run its course and go away. Somebody in Texas wants it. You think they're gonna own it for $1,000? Yep. They got it for $1,000. Here's a 2020 Kia Sportage. Pure sale. Salvage title. There's the damage right there. Yeah, that's pretty significant too. Estimated retail value is $22,000. I believe it. It's a 2020. You get a good deal, about half off. Fix that up and use it if you're gonna use it. All right, this is gonna be the last one, guys. Here's a 2017 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid on reserve, salvage title. Fender. There's plenty of damage there that needs to be. Sorry about that, camera. That needs to be fixed. And for a $13,000 estimated retail value, I think that's way too much. Plus, it's a hybrid. Ugh. So let's just see what this goes for, and we'll call it a video, guys. I'm gonna stay on and see if I can find anything, and if I do, that'll be the next video, letting you guys know if I picked up something here at auction. 5,600. That's crazy. Well, to me anyways. So alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Appreciate you guys watching. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. All this content is free to you guys, so I'm bringing you videos just for you. Alright, catch you next time.